All right, Candle Range Theory Trader back with you with another video just showing the expected win rate for the Candle Range Theory Momentum Trading Plan. So if you're unsure what I'm even talking about, you're going to want to pause this video and take a look at the links in the description because I do walk through what the Candle Range Theory Momentum Trading Plan is. And as well, for the sake of this video, as I go through these trades, I'm going to talk you out loud to show you the thought process of why I would take a certain trade or why I would stay out of it. For the sake of this example, the blue candles are going to be a long bias, and we look for price to poke outside of the range or consolidate outside of the range, not just poke, but consolidate outside of the range and then close back inside of it. And that is our signal to go long. And if it's a yellow candle, we look for a consolidation above the range and then price to close back inside of it to go short. So that's all we're looking for, and I'll talk you through that. So we're just going to do a couple months here and just see what we can see. So the line here, I'm just going to use to show the ranges that I'm interested in, the top or bottom. So let's get into this. So like I said, I think this is a pound Aussie, and I think we're back in November. I'm going to get this line out the way just to avoid any confusion for now. And we're waiting on a yellow or blue candle to appear. Typically, I like to do candles that are at least 50 pips, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to do just all the ones I see just to see what a general rate is. So here we have a yellow range. This was on Tuesday. So I give the range at least 2 days to play out. So in other words, I give it 2 days to go above the range to consolidate and then close back inside of it. Once it closes back inside the range, that'll be my signal to go short. All right, so let's see. All right, so we have it breaking outside the range here. So this was Tuesday. So by Thursday, I need to see price come back inside. It does look like there's news coming up here as well. So I'm not that keen on trading news, but we'll see what happens. I don't know what happened there, but obviously there was no trade here because that just happened too fast. So I'm going to isolate this range now as a possible long. And let's see if price can break outside of the range and then close back inside of it. It's more or less like a false breakout, just to put it mildly. And this was on Wednesday. So by Friday, we want to see price close back inside the range. This is Thursday. Still outside. Still outside. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to come back, and that's fine, because you could just save your equity. You're not trying to catch the bottoms and all this type of stuff. No, this is just waiting for the range to appear and then taking the opposite side of the range once it starts to close out. Okay, so we have a yellow range here, so we'll pick that one. Okay, so far so good. It has broken out of the range, so now we're just waiting for price to close back inside of it within a 2-day time period. This was on Friday. So, and actually, you know what? Yeah, no, we're gonna wait because Friday is gonna be tricky. So I'm not going to take this. I'm going to see what happens on Monday. So we're not gonna take that long. We're not gonna operate off this range right here. I'm operating off this range right here. And now it's Sunday, Monday. So let's see what happens if price goes short. Okay, so it did close back inside the range. So we will take this sell. And we'll put our stop loss above the last candle that broke inside of it. And our take profit will be at or near the bottom of this range candle, which is down here. And let's see what happens. Move this out the way. There we go. All right. All right, so that was a winner. So we'll keep going. And we just wait for our next range candle to appear. And it did appear right here. So now we're waiting to see if price is going to do a false breakout. Just like it did over here, we want to see a breakout above the range and then close back inside of it. That's all we're looking for. All right, so it did break out and close back inside. This was on Wednesday, so this was Thursday. I went a little too fast, but we'll go ahead and put a sell there. Stop loss goes above. Take profit, we'll use this range candle here. And let's see what happens. Now, I know we have another range candle here as well. So, but I'm going to go ahead and operate off of this range, and because these are railroad tracks, so I'm going to use this range, and let's see what happens. Could be a loss, could be a win. We don't know. Okay, so that was a loser. So it would have been better to just operate off of this range and not even take that trade. However, it is what it is. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm going to get rid of this line to avoid any confusion, and we're waiting for the next range to develop. Okay, so we have a blue range here. So we go for the bottom. We want to see consolidation outside the range and then catch the momentum if it decides to reverse off of it. Okay, so it's outside. This was on Monday. So by Wednesday, we want to see price come back up. There is news coming up. I do not like trading news. All right, but it did close back inside of it. The news looks like it's passed. There is more coming up, but for now, we'll go ahead and get in. Stop loss will go below the low of that candle. We'll do our take profit at the high of the range, and let's see what happens. And again, just momentum. We're looking to capitalize on this momentum. We believe that it's just going to keep going in a straight line. That's our expectation. And if it doesn't, then we lose. And, in that case, we lost. All right, so we'll move that out of the way and keep going. And we wait for our next range to appear. The range is now here. The reason why these colors are changing, these candles are changing color, in case you're first time to the channel, this exceeded its ATR, the average true range, which means that the ATR for this candle is 42 pips, but it went 44 pips. So because it's above average, that's why it changes color. And that's what the candle size indicator does. Again, if you don't know what that is, just go to the link in the description. You'll see that. All right, so we have a breakout outside the range. That's a good sign. A good tip is to just set price alerts around the range level to possibly alert you when price could be coming back up. Okay, so we missed this. That just worked out in one whole candle. You'll have that. No trade there. It is what it is. Let's keep going. We'll operate off of this range low here. Looks like that was off of news. So this was on a Friday, so we want to see price close back inside of it. And that happened there. So we'll do a buy. Stop loss goes below the low of that candle. Our take profit will be about here. It's fine. Sometimes it doesn't close out the range completely, especially if it's a sizable range. So let's see what happens. Not sure what happened there. Oh, okay. It's like it spiked us out. All right, which is, that'll happen. Let's see what happened here. All right, so we'll go ahead and still take that one, and we'll do the stop loss here. Take profit here because the range still looks solid. Sometimes it'll wick you out. That happens. Follow the pair. Okay, and there we go. See, it was a winner. All right. So just because it may wick you out, if there's still room for the range to grow, take it again. All right. So that's how you turn a loser into a winner. So let's keep going. Within reason, though, risk management is still always number one. Don't chase. All right. So we have our range here. So now it has broken out. We love to see it. So then we just wait for price to come back in. It did that there. Now, okay. I missed this, but I'm going to take it even if it's a loser because I should have got in here. See, it broke out and then closed back inside. So I missed my ideal entry time. And it's probably would have stopped me out, but I'm going to go ahead and get in anyway with a little tiny stop loss there. Take profit will be down there. I'm doing this for the sake of the rate, not necessarily for the trade. Because what you don't want to see is price really just railroad track or pop right back outside the range. So I'm fine with this losing though because I should have got in on this candle open. This should have been my entry right here, but I missed it. Okay, so that was a loss. All right, so let's keep going. And let's see. That was Wednesday. So by Friday, yeah, no, it didn't play out. All right, so we wait on the next range. Let me get rid of this line to avoid confusion. Waiting on a range candle, ATR range candle to develop where it's above average. And here we go. And just because you see yellow doesn't mean it's time to trade. That just means it's this warning to say, hey, it's possible something could be happening. All right, so we need to see a breakout. We got it. So now we just need price to close back inside the range. This was on Tuesday. So by Thursday, we need to see price close back inside. Not quite. This one did not close it back inside. It closed like still above the range. So that's not good enough for me. Still not good enough. Still not good enough. Yeah, and it breaks out again. So it looks like it's not coming back. Yeah, this is Thursday here. But let's see what happens. We'll give it a little more time. But I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah. So thankfully, see, that's what happens. That's the reward of being patient because we didn't take it. It never even closed inside the range. So we save our equity and we wait for the next setup, which already comes right here. We wait for the next range. So let's see what happens here. This is on Thursday. So by Monday, if price breaks out, We need to take it short. Okay, we have a breakout there. So by, we'll say Monday. No, okay, we got another range. So we're going to go ahead and go on up some more. Again, we just wait for the false breakout. Okay, and it didn't come there. All right, so again, this was just no trade. There was nothing to take there. Our setup didn't play, so we just save our money for the next time. No big deal. Okay, so we have a range there. Okay, and see, I missed my entry. I missed it. I should have got in right here. I missed it. That was a straight rise. I missed that. Live and learn. All right, but we got another range here, so we'll take this one. That would have been a win. Let's go. We slow down a little bit though. All right, so now we need price to break out above the range. We got it there. This was on Monday, so by Wednesday, let's see if price will come back. All right, this is Wednesday. I'm a little late, but for the sake of just for the sake of the rate, I'll go ahead and take it to see if it can close out the range. I should have got in here with this blue candle close, but it is what it is. My stop loss will be there. My take profit will be here. Again, I'm not worried about I know the loss is bigger than the gain, but I'm focusing on the rate. I'm not focused on the profit. Okay, I'm just showing what percentage of these types of trades win and lose, not how much money you make. So let's keep going. Okay, that was a winner. All right, so let's keep going though. Okay, we're waiting on another range to develop. Let me get rid of the line so avoid to confusion. Okay, so we have a range here. This was on Monday, so by Wednesday. Okay, that's a straight up breakout. I doubt that's coming back. So, all right, we got another range. These ranges are a dime a dozen. If you watch enough pairs to get 2 good trades a week is more than enough. Okay, so here's our range here. This was on Tuesday, so by Thursday, we want to see if price can come back in. And it closed right at it. I missed it and spiked up again. So what we're going to do is just use this as a range here. Okay, and then we got another range back to back. This is good because it's got to come back eventually, but we're going to be smart about this thing. We're not trying to pick a top and bottom. We want to see if it's going to break above the range and then close back inside it. Okay, there's our breakout. This was Wednesday, so by Friday, let's see what happens. There is news here too, so yeah, this was news. I don't trade news. This was a 50-50 gamble. I'm not doing that. So let's keep going. I'm going to go ahead and get past this news right here as well. I'm just not even going to worry about that. And I'm going to get past this news right here and then look for ranges because news is just too unpredictable. All right, so now we're looking for fresh ranges. Here we go. Okay, so we got a fresh range here. So this was on Friday. So by Tuesday of next week, we want to see if price can close back inside of it. It did. I missed it. I'm not going to chase that. New range right here. Let's see what happens here. I did miss the entry. That could have been a little bit of a win, but I'm just, I'm not going to chase that. I'm just going to try to slow down. Sometimes with the replay, it can be tricky. Okay, so no consolidation above the range there, so we won't worry about that. Let's wait for the next range. Okay, so we have a blue range, which means I'm trying to look to go long if price can consolidate outside of it. Okay, a couple blue ranges here, so this is good. So it may come back. So here's our range bottom. So let's see if it'll break out. It did. Will it close back inside? All right, so we do got to close inside right here. This was on Thursday. So we'll go ahead and do the buy there. Stop loss goes below the low. Take profit. Right about the opening price of that candle. We'll see what happens. Real choppy. Did it wick me out? Okay, yeah, it wicked me out there. So I mean, nothing you can do about that. That's gonna happen sometimes. And then came back. So yeah, you gotta love when that happens, right? All right, so let's see. We got a fresh range here, but it did not break outside of it till right here. This was on Monday, so Tuesday. It did break out and close inside. I'll go ahead and take that. Stop loss right here. Take profit down here. Okay, that was a winner. Easy enough. See, new range right here. Again, we're just focusing on momentum. Okay, we're not picking tops and bottoms. There was no consolidation outside the range. This is a no trade so far. We wait. Now it's broken out. This was on Wednesday. So by Friday, I need to see if price can close back inside the range. Fridays can be tricky though, and you definitely don't want to hold these over the weekend for the most part. So this was Friday at 1. And then you got a fresh range here. I'm not going to do a weekend hold. I'm going to let that go. And as you can see, had I taken that long, that would have been a loss. Fridays are just, nah. The later it goes. If you can catch a Friday trade during London, it's fine. But during late US, nah, don't bother. Okay, no consolidation outside of this range. No consolidation yet outside of this range. We got a lot of news coming up, so I'm going to just speed past that. I don't care what price is doing. I'm going to move this line out the way. I'm not trading the news. Not trading the news. I don't care about it. Let me get past this pound news. I'm going to get past this New Zealand news. Okay, now we can start trading. All right, we got all the news out of the way. So now we're looking for fresh ranges. So here we go. Short range right here. No breakout yet. Okay. Poked it a little bit, but didn't close. So not good enough. New range here. Let's see if it'll give us a false breakout. Poked it a little bit. Nothing really there. Let's keep going. New range there, but nothing really came about of it. Okay, we got a fresh range here. Some news coming up, but let me see if something pops off here. Pinned it. Okay, just no trade there. Nothing to do there. Let's get past this news. Not interested in any of that stuff. Okay, so that news is clear. So now I'm going to see what's going on now. Okay, we have a fresh range here, the bottom of this blue range right here. Let's see if price breaks out. It did not. This yellow range here was a result of a gap on Sunday, Monday. I'm not focused on that. I'm going to stick with the Thursday range and see if Monday can give us anything. I'm just going to see if it can close back inside this range. Okay, so this was Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and take that, but I'm going to use a stop loss right there. Remember, I'm operating off this range right here. So take profit will be like right there. The reason I'm not using this range, once again, this was a result of a spread on Sunday, Monday. So nah, I'm operating off this range on Thursday. So basically, I'm counting on this consolidation to just give us the momentum to take us back up this way, back long. So again, I'm operating off this range right here, this candle range right here on Thursday, 5 o'clock a.m., the London session range. So let's see what happens. And that was a winner. Awesome. Let's keep going. Da, 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 da. I'm going to wait on a fresh range, and that was completed. Okay, we got a yellow. That's good. Here. No consolidation above it. Nothing to do. No trade. Blue range here. It poked it. That's not good enough, so I'm not going to take it. Even though it did play out, but not my style. Yellow range here. Will price close back inside of it? Yes, it did. We'll take that. Why not? See, stop loss there. Take profit here. That's probably going to be a loser. That is a loser. Let's keep going. Okay, new range here. No consolidation outside the range just yet, though. Yeah, see, and that did play out, but it's just I'd like to see candles closing outside the range and then back inside it. So I'm fine missing that. This one was once again a spread, so I'm not trading that range. And wait for the next one. And that's one I'll trade right here. Okay, so this was Tuesday, so by Thursday, you see if price can close back inside the range. Nope, it created a new one. And if a new range is created, you just follow it. Okay, so this was Wednesday. So again, two-day period. So by Friday, we want to see price close back inside of it. And I don't think that's coming back. So that's fine. Let's keep going. We got some news coming up. So I'm going to, oh, that was it. All right. So we're to present day. So now you're noticing we did end in profit with a 45% win rate. So now you're wondering, okay, 45%, that's not that great. Well, the thing is you have to remember is this. For professional traders, remember the win rate for a professional trader is about 50% or even lower. But you do not need a 100% win rate to be profitable, as I've just proven to you right here. Okay. So we did win profitably. And keep in mind, too, I didn't even focus on risk to reward because take a look at this chart here. If your win rate is 50, around 40 to 50%, as long as you're doing 1 to 2 or 2 to 1, you're going to be profitable with this win rate between 40 and 50. All right. What do we have? 40, yeah, 45. If you round it up, that's 50. Okay. So if you win half your trades and do 2 to 1, you're going to be great. Okay. Or even 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1. Okay. 5 to 1 with a 40% win rate could be very, very lucrative for you. But that comes into risk management and just knowing your position sizing and things of that nature. So those are the momentum trades and some of the win rates you can expect. Again, if you're not sure what the ATR candle size indicator is, go to the link in the description. As well as the momentum trade setup, just go to the link in the description. It is still the candle range theory, just with a little bit of a twist on it to catch the momentum once price already starts to go in the direction we anticipate it to go. So I appreciate you watching, appreciate your time and attention. Have a great rest of your day and take care.